Next, you should remove unnecessary parts that don't closely relate to your skills and experience, such as hobbies and interests. They want to know whether you can do your job first, not what you do in your free time. Make sense? Hi everyone, I'm Thea from theaho.co, helping international graduates and skilled migrants get full-time jobs, PR, and live indefinitely here. Now, if you're applying for different jobs, but you still haven't got any interviews, or you've just got 1 or 2 interviews, it's not enough to get an offer. So keep watching this video. I'm going to share with you 5 reasons why you still have no interviews yet, and 5 strategies to fix them. And especially, I will give you a free solution you can join immediately near the end of this video to help you beat the ATS and get a job offer. Sounds good? So let's dive in. Now, as a career coach, I receive hundreds of resumes from job seekers, and very often I receive a resume of 3 pages or even 5 or 6 pages, while that person is only a fresh graduate. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now, I know that you love talking about yourself. Everyone does, including me. But you need to think of the hiring manager. They spend only 6 seconds skimming your resume and they not even read it. So when you send a 5 to 6 page resume, first, they will feel overwhelmed and they don't want to read it. And second, they will think your communication skill is a problem. You don't know how to shorten what you want to say. Then how can you work with other stakeholders in a company? Woof, your resume is rejected. I know it hurts, but it's the truth. So instead, you just make your resume succinct with 1 to 2 pages, especially when you're a fresh graduate and have under 10 years of experience. Now, it sounds very simple, but 90% of job seekers struggle with this. So how to do it? You just focus on positions that are relevant to your professional background and remove all of the irrelevant part-time jobs like working in a restaurant, working for Uber Eats, etc. Next, you should remove unnecessary parts that don't closely relate to your skills and experience, such as hobbies and interests. They want to know whether you can do your job first, not what you do in your free time. Make sense? And remember, they're recruiting. They're not making friends with you. So when you're an employee, they will want to know more about you as a person. But for now, try to become their employee first. So just focus on your skills, experience, achievements, the key parts to make them see that you're the right candidate for the job. Now, if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button to my channel. I'll make sure to keep you updated with all the latest strategies about your job search. Now, this mistake is not something new. I repeat it so many times in my videos, but I still see it again and again. You build only 1 resume and use it to apply for as many jobs as you can, 100, 200 jobs per month. And after 1 month, you start questioning yourself, why I've applied for so many jobs, but I still don't have any interviews. Let me answer it. Every job is different. They're looking for different skill sets and experiences in each position, even though the job title is the same. For example, you may apply for a data analyst position at different companies, though the job title is still data analyst. This company may look for analysis skills, but that company may look for reporting skills. So when you write only 1 resume and do not customize it to fit each job, you may have only 1 to 2 skills while they're asking for 5 skills. So do you think you will get a job? That's why it's crucial to spend time and customize your resume to match a job you're applying for. Of course, it slows down your application and reduces the number of jobs you can apply for, but quality is always over quantity. Imagine you spend 1 month applying for 100 jobs and get 0 interviews versus applying for just 10 jobs but receiving 2 interviews and moving on to the offer. What would you choose? It's not about how many jobs you can apply for, but how many interviews you can get. I hope it makes sense to you. Now, before I move to the next tip, please click subscribe to my channel. I will make sure to give you all the latest strategies to help you get a full-time job. Alright, this mistake is so easy to make and I see it in almost every resume. You claim tons of soft skills in your resume, such as you're passionate, you're self-motivated, creative, you're a team member, you're a self-starter, etc. Now, open your resume and check. I'm sure you have at least 1 or 2 claims like this, right? Okay, I know you do it because they mention them in the job ad, but you need to understand it doesn't mean you need to mention everything in the job ad. It's the mistake that will get your resume rejected in just a few seconds because they see you're copying the job description. It's not good, right? Soft skills are very hard to prove. Now, if I say I'm a creative person, I work hard, I'm passionate about solving problems, do you trust me? Not really. So it's the feeling of the hiring manager when reading these claims on your resume. You need to back up with evidence and results to prove that you're creative. But usually, it's very hard to find examples for these soft skills because they're not tangible. Now, my clients don't make this mistake because I teach them to focus on technical skills instead of soft skills. It's easier to find achievements to back up and make their claims trustworthy to the hiring manager. Hard skills are also what the hiring manager is after because they want to ensure you can do your job. By focusing on hard skills, they will immediately see that you're the right fit. You've got the skills and experience they want, so why not interview you, right? So before I move to the next tip, please click subscribe to my channel. I will make sure to give you all the strategies that I've got to help you get your full-time job. Now, this is another mistake that's so easy to make, and I can be sure you're making it too. You have a long list of responsibilities listing all the tasks you've done in your previous jobs. It could be 10 to even 20 bullets, and you talk about every single task you've ever done in the job, even the basic tasks like organizing meetings. You may think the longer the better to show that you've got experience, but no, it does more harm than good, my friend. Remember, the hiring manager only has 6 seconds for you, so a long list is a big no-no to them. It also makes your resume less focused, so you have a long list here. What can you really do? In resume, you should never cast a wide net, but always be highly focused. Now, what my clients focus on in their resumes are not responsibilities, but achievements. They may need only 3 bullets for responsibilities, but they have 5 bullets for achievements. They can do an awesome job in proving you've got the skills and experience the hiring managers want. So when you just talk about tasks, other candidates also did the same tasks in the same position, but they don't have convincing achievements like you. See how it works? Outstanding and convincing to the hiring manager, right? Now, you may say, but Thea, I'm just a fresh graduate and it's hard for me to get achievements. It's fair, but it's just because you don't know how to write achievements yet. My graduate clients have awesome resumes with only 2 positions on their resumes, and none of them are full-time. And they got 5-figure full-time jobs. Do you want to do the same? Head over to aceajob.com/resume masterclass, or you can get the link in the description below this video. I have a 45-minute resume masterclass, and I will show you 3 resume strategies my clients and I use to get multiple interviews and job offers. Yes, you heard it right. My clients got job offers just with my resume strategies and not touch my interview strategies yet. Sound impossible? Head to theaho.co/success and you will see their real stories. Now, I can't believe until this time, job seekers still add a photo to their resume. I feel like I'm back to the 90s where a resume is a form and you fill in the form, then you glue your photo on it. Or it makes me feel as if you're applying to a position in the government in a regional area where they only accept paper applications and the process is very strict. Come on, my friend. Now everything is digitalized, so you can forget about your photo on the resume. It's not good at all because it may create a biased impression about you based on your appearance and especially when you're not good looking. Are you confident that you're good looking? I'm not. So I never add a photo to my resume. Now, the ATS may also reject your resume because of the photo. It can't read graphics, so it's better safe than being rejected. So don't do it. The photo may also make you look unprofessional, given how it was taken. What background, your outfit, your facial expression, you're smiling or not. A lot of things to consider if you want to add a photo, so I'd rather not add it. So there you have it, my friends. 5 reasons and strategies to get your resume past the ATS and land interviews with the hiring manager. If it's helpful, please smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out these 2 videos right here about resume strategies. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next week, same time, same place.